Here is our solid black German Shepherd, about 2 years old, again, that we filmed in the very previous video, showing neurotic behaviors, not eating out of my hand. So now I finally got him to where he is eating out of my hand carefully, and I'm conditioning the clicker, meaning that any change of behavior, even with my assistance, will be clicked and followed up with the treat. He's offering typically a sit very easily because owners like to reinforce the sit. It's the most easy behavior to do. Here you saw me even cranking on the leash a little bit because he intended to kick back into his shadow chasing behavior. Luckily, the so-called correction for that behavior did not depress his food drive, and I was able to click and feed after he stopped the behavior. Here it is again. Very nice. I can just say it over and over again. Train your dog as early or young as possible and feed him from your hand and not out of a dish. Free feeding is a killer. So if you watch, he, for some reason, has conflict a little bit and is stressed. I don't even know why. But if you look closely, he is licking his muzzle quite a bit. And that's always a sign of uncertainty or conflict or whatever you want to call it, stress. Yeah, I'm trying to pick the food, trying to make him pick up the food from the ground. And I see it's a little bit too far, so I elevate with my hand a little bit and click for any stretching of the neck or whatever he does into the direction of where the food is. What I want is activity, meaning movement, so the dog will follow enticement with the food hand a little more intensely than what he does. And if the fish is not swimming or the dog's not moving, you can't shape any behaviors. That's just a fact. So I encourage him to move and see that the click means food. I click for any change of behavior, not for two behaviors of the same kind in consecutive order, because I don't want the click to be connected with a certain behavior. Here's the next session. Tail is going pretty good. Since I only feed him out of my hand, he is more and more intense about it. You will see in later videos that it's getting better by the minute from here on. He still is not confident to pick up the food from the ground when I toss it, which kind of is a feature that we use a lot, introducing the free command, so to speak, where the dog can be released on command out of a certain behavior that he's doing. Still licking his snout. I help him a little bit to get into some behaviors such as downing and sitting. He can get up, whatever. It's just to show him or introduce him to those behaviors by having success doing them, triggering the click, and getting some food. Here he's eating from the ground now. Nice improvement. Yep. If we remember the previous session, he wouldn't even look at the food on the ground. He's getting more and more active, of course, because if you don't eat out of my hand, you don't eat at all. Not meaning that we starve the dog, no way. We just offer him the food from the hand, and if he doesn't take it, well, that's his choice. And you see that he is improving little by little, taking the food now from the ground, which is excellent. He's getting the concept down. Here was a little correction again for the behavior of starting to chase the shadow. As soon as I see that, I'll tap a little bit, and of course, once the behavior stops, I'll click for not doing it, so to speak, and feed him. I help him to get up and entice him to pick up the food from the floor. All we gotta do is wait, maybe toss some more, and he'll get the idea. Yay. So I put my hand down there close to the food on the ground and clicked once for going for my hand, and that helped him to bridge to pick it up from the floor.